Hello, thanks in advance for your help on this. So this video is going to show you how to take one of the auction listings and convert it into the proper format that we need to upload it to the website. So again, this example here is Oswego County, New York, and this is what a lot of these property listings will look like. The county will publish like a PDF document that actually has all of the properties that are going to go to auction listed here in the PDF. So the challenge for us is that because it's not already in an Excel format, we have to convert it with your help into the proper format, which we have a nice template here to use. And then once you take the information here, properties here, onto the spreadsheet here, we can then upload it to our website and it will look good and be complete. So this is Oswego County. It's not done yet. Here's the PDF. Underneath the video is a link to this PDF, so you can go right here and start here. So a couple of general rules. There's different kinds of properties. So as you see here, each box, this is one property. Right underneath it is property number 2. And then tract 3 is property number 3. So we don't want any properties that some properties are just vacant land without any houses or buildings on them. We don't care about that. We don't want that. If you see any of those, you can just skip it. We only want properties that have, a home or a building of some kind on it. So we want to do houses, and sometimes they'll have commercial properties like a restaurant or bar or office building. We definitely do want those as well. So here's, and you can tell right here, it'll say the type of property it is. So seasonal residence, we do want that. There's a house back here, you can see single family residence, we do want that. Obviously a house right there, house right there, house right there. So just keep looking. This has multiple residences, so maybe there's a couple of houses there. Mobile home, we do want that for sure. Here's one we do not want. Residential vacant land. So if you see anything that says vacant land or vacant lot, just skip right over that and don't plug it in. Okay. So that's the basics. Let's do an example here so that I can kind of walk you through the steps here. All right, let's do this one here. Just pick this one randomly. Okay, so this is tract number 7. Here's the address. You're probably familiar with the way American addresses are written out. This is the house number. This will show first. The street or the road, so town road. Now here's a little bit of a challenge here. Typically, a American address is house number and then the street or the road or whatever type of, it could be avenue, could be place or lane, but that's always like the road that it's on. Typically what's listed next is the town or the city that it's in. So, New York City or Buffalo or Rochester or St. Louis would be after that. And then the state, and then the zip code. So actually, let me just, you probably already know this, but just to be safe, let's go ahead and I'll spell out a typical address. So it might be 123 Main Street. And then you've got, Buffalo, that's the city, and then the state, which is New York. And then finally the zip code. So 12201. That's always a 5-digit number. So these are not always like in correct order, but that's part of transferring it over. So again, let's just do an example here. So we've got 892 Town Road. So flip over here to the Google spreadsheet, and this is right in this. The link to this shared Google Doc is right underneath the video. You have editor access if you have that link. So we go 892 Town Road. Actually, let's hop over here to the address. 892 Town Road. Okay. City. Now, right here, it'll say town, city and town are synonymous. It's the same thing. Town of Albion. This isn't always matching up to what we want. And um, what I mean by that is our website is programmed so that if you type in this address with the same, if you type in this address, our website actually pulls the Google Street View of the address and puts it onto the website automatically. But you have to get the town, that this town has to match what's on file with the Google Maps API. Okay, so, and this isn't always on file with the Google Maps API. So I don't know for sure. We can look this up in a minute, but Albion is what the auction, the county has this recorded as. But sometimes these houses are actually situated in a different city, or town or village, for purposes of the post office or what have you. So this is where you have to do a little bit of research. So let's go ahead and grab this address and do a Google search, 892 Town Road. Okay, let's do 892 Town Road. Sometimes it'll pop up with the correct address, but here it's not going to. So let's go ahead and type in the county, Oswego County, and let's see what comes up. Okay, so we got a map here. Okay, so this is a perfect example. This is what Google Maps has on file, Pulaski, New York, 13142. The auction company that's listing this has the town of Albion. So we definitely want to use what Google Maps has as the town or the city. So this is the address we want to go with, Pulaski. So go ahead, pop over here, city, Pulaski, zip code. Again, use that same zip code. The zip code will always be the same. So let's see if this one, yeah. So this PDF, it doesn't even list the zip code. Sometimes they do. If you do another county, you'll see they often do list the zip code. The zip code's always going to be the same no matter what. The only thing that's going to be, could be different between the PDF and what Google Maps has on file is the town or the city or village, what have you. So, so we've got 13142. Pop that in here. Okay, single family. So if it's just a house, I mean, almost all of these are going to be single family. If you actually, yeah, so this one actually is not a single family. I misspoke there. So these are hold on, let me just back up here. So let me give you the different choices that you'll have for this field right here, okay? Most common is going to be single family. That's just like a regular house, okay? And let me pause the video real quick. Okay, I had to just check and see the different choices that our website accepts for the different types of houses. So again, most of these are going to be single family. I added a comment to this first cell here. So if you just hover over that, it'll give you the different choices and how to write those out. So this one is a mobile home. It's actually like you could actually move this house off the lot. That's why it's called a mobile home. A lot of these are actually going to be mobile homes, mobile home, mobile home, mobile home. So you can see that. So yeah, so right in here, we're going to go ahead and go mobile home. Just to give you an idea, if you don't already know, duplex is when you have like a house is divided in half, so you have two families that can live in the house. Multifamily is anything with, I guess, yeah, three or more family homes. So like a small apartment building or a three-family home, also called a triplex, or a quad is a four-family home. So anything more than a duplex falls into a multifamily. We're not going to see that many of the multifamily. Finally, you have commercial. So that's going to be I don't know if this has any commercial. Let's do a search here. See if anything comes up. Commercial, yeah. So there's a commercial building here. That's what this looks like. It's looks like maybe some retail plus an apartment. Let's see if there's anything else here. Commercial. So yeah, so this is a commercial. It looks like a house, but it's like sometimes there's a house that might be converted into a commercial use, like for a dentist or a doctor or a lawyer. That's what that looks like right there. Let's see if we got any other commercial properties. Vacant land in a commercial area. So vacant land, remember the rule there is just to ignore this. Commercial one-story structure. There's no picture here, but you get the idea. The listings here are going to tell you if it's commercial. Here, there's only maybe 2 or 3 commercial properties. Everything else looks like it's going to be mostly, single family or mobile homes. So, okay, so here's the next step of kind of the research task, is you have the address, city. We don't know how many bedrooms, bathrooms, or square footage it has. So we need that information. Let's check to see if it's listed here. And funny thing is, this company doesn't even publish that information. So that's another reason why we did this website, because you don't even, you have to go and look and do research. Why not just have one website where all this stuff is? So, okay, so this is what you'll have to do. Grab the address, go back here to Google. A lot of times, like, the properties will be, you can find information on them on Realtor or Trulia. A lot of these will have picked up the data for this particular property. And this doesn't really change. A house's square footage and bedrooms and bathrooms typically doesn't really change. So we can rely on that. So we know on this one, 980 square feet. This comment's getting in my way. 980, just like that. Now let's check the bedrooms and bathrooms for this. I don't see it on that page. Okay, this might just be a 1-1. Yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1 here. If you don't know, just leave it blank. But from what I can tell, it's a small property, so let's see. Just click on one more. If not, 980 square feet. Yeah, it's a mobile home, so a lot of times they're not going to have like bedrooms and bathrooms, because it's technically a hybrid between a vehicle and a house. So yeah, so we don't know. On this one, it's small enough. I'm just going to go ahead and guess and put I guess I'll just do 2-1, because it'd be weird to have one bathroom in it. So let's just make it a 2-1 with that amount of square footage. Most of the time, you'll actually be able to find this information. Again, this part has to be real quick. Don't spend a ton of time on it. Just real quick, like click maybe 1 or 2 links at the most to get the square footage, bathrooms, bedrooms. All of these columns that are highlighted in yellow are ones we want to do. Everything to the right has already been done for you, or if I haven't done it yet, I'll finish it up. So just ignore everything that has a white background and only do the yellow background. Finally, let me just do the title here. The title is going to be a merge of the street address, the city, and the zip code. So I'm not really good at Excel. If you know how to go ahead and merge these 3 fields right here into the title, this is going to actually be the blog title when it gets uploaded to the website. If you can do that, if you can merge those 3 so it would look, just like this one up here, into this column B, that would be terrific. So that concludes this video. Good luck. Thank you so much for your help.